So we've just had Deontay Wilder dismantle Dominic Breazeale in a round. He absolutely destroyed Dominic Breazeale. Do you want to sum it up first?
Just a peach right hand straight down the pipe. You know, these type of guys they crumble. Like, you can't get hit with shots like that. Like that was just like, anyone gets hit with a shot like that. He dropped his hands like against a fearsome puncher. The thing is with Wilder, you can't really prepare for him because he's so unique. Like when you can only experience it when you're actually in the ring with him. People think that he's wild. Like Breazeale was talking so much smack that he's wild. I only think Joshua's the only guy that's actually praised him and said that he's got very fast hands. He's very fast. But these type of guys like Breazeale, like they talk a big game. Before even in the Joshua fight, he talked a big game, and he didn't really do anything in that fight. Like, he was awful. But this fight, I even told you before the fight, this could be a first round job, because the thing is with these type of fighters, if they get caught cold with that type of power, they're going down because they wouldn't have ever felt that power before.
I always thought that Breazeale would get knocked out in a brutal fashion by Wilder. I didn't know whether it would be the first round, but I definitely thought that Breazeale would get knocked out cold.
Even I thought that.
Because I thought his style was really made for Wilder. He was slow.
Plus Breazeale can't punch either, so it doesn't really help his case.
Yeah, and I just knew that Wilder would splatter him, and that's what's happened. Breazeale was slow, flat-footed, there for Wilder to hit. Wilder landed many shots on him, and he landed a couple of shots, and Breazeale thought he was getting brave. He thought, I can take this punch, I can take this power. As soon as Wilder hurt him with a right hand, and Breazeale got shaken, and then that right hand that he hit him with, that was just one of those punches where he was just completely finished him.
He just he left his guards were down, and literally you cannot. That is a fundamental error Breazeale made. I don't care whether if it was Deontay Wilder throwing that punch or if Khan got hit with that punch. It was exactly the same as when Canelo knocked Khan out. Exactly the same. Obviously, the Khan was a bit more brutal, but the thing is, you cannot let your hands go down. Certainly to a vicious puncher. You make one mistake in there against Wilder, he splattered him. It wasn't even like Breazeale didn't even make. He worked so hard to get the shot, and now people are going to slate him. That why wasn't, like, to be honest, like, he doesn't deserve the shot. Who has Breazeale fought? You have to look at who he's fought. Like, to be honest, in my opinion, I think Dillian Whyte deserved the shot. I'm not saying Dillian Whyte would beat Wilder, but I'm saying that now looking back at it, did Breazeale really deserve that? Who did Breazeale fight to deserve a shot? At least Dillian Whyte's fought some credible opponents like Parker, flipping Lucas Brown, those type of names, like Derek Chisora twice. Like, I personally feel that, and I think Dillian Whyte's got a lot of power as well in that hand. I think Dillian Whyte could knock anyone out. I think Dillian Whyte has enough power to knock anyone out.
I don't think Dillian Whyte beats Deontay Wilder.
I'm not saying he beats Deontay Wilder, but I'm saying that I'm sure he'll go more than a round. I don't think he's that crap.
I don't. It's not about going around. If Wilder hits you clean, AJ could be gone in a round. If Wilder hits you clean, I think we know now this guy's got freakish power.
Yeah, he's got freakish power.
His power is like no other heavyweight in the world.
But the problem is, you can't. The thing is with fighters, they go in there thinking that, like, I don't know what Breazeale did. He clearly knows he's a fearsome puncher. Why would you let your hands go like that? Like,
yeah, but he's not Breazeale. Listen, Breazeale, he had no firepower. He had nothing that he could offer to give to, that could stop Wilder.
Breazeale hit him. I thought Breazeale can now, pounce on him. But these type of fighters, they get scared. I don't know, but
he didn't hurt him. Fury got Wilder in that position many times. Ortiz hurt Wilder, and Wilder managed.
Ortiz nearly got him out of there. In my opinion, Ortiz has been the closest fighter to trouble Wilder.
But this is what I'm trying. Ortiz hits harder than Breazeale, right?
Way harder.
And he took his power and came back and knocked Ortiz out. So that he wasn't really hurt by that. Wilder always goes wobbly like that. That's just the way how he reacts to taking a punch. He's not hurt by that. Wilder wasn't
Not in
hurt.
the Ortiz fight, he was hurt. Come on. You
Yeah,
can't say this.
Ortiz fight, he was hurt.
He
but
was gone in that 7th round. He was
but
nearly out.
You got to understand
nearly had to jump in
Yeah,
there.
but you got to understand is that
He was like this at the end of the round. He was completely finished, man.
No, but the thing is, the manager, he never went down. He stayed up.
He stayed up,
So that showed a chin. You know what I mean? That showed a chin. And
also you got a minute extra rest.
But Wilder's got serious power, man.
He's got serious power. That type of power, you can't get hit like that against someone like that. But that's the art of boxing. If you could look, Fury was able to do what he did. Although Fury got hit in the 12th round, maybe he got a bit tired, a bit complacent. But the thing is, Fury won that fight. But the way Fury was able to do it, because he's such a slick boxer. Joshua, on the other hand, isn't as slick as Fury. He's not as good. He's not as good as of a boxer. But that fight's going to be down to different aspects here. That's just going to be whoever lands first, in my opinion. Because I think whoever lands first, they're both going to wobble. Because I can't see, and if Deontay Wilder catches him flush, I think that's more of a chance of a complete knockout. Because the thing is, there's a difference. Joshua's got power, but Deontay Wilder's got freakish power. Power that if you get caught with it cold, you're finished. I don't think Joshua has that type of power, but Joshua has other aspects that are a lot better than Wilder. But not in terms of the power aspect. I don't think he's proven, man, time and time again. He's knocked Fury down twice. No one punches harder than Deontay Wilder in this division. If Deontay Wilder catches you clean on the chin, I don't think there's no other heavyweight that in history that punches harder than Deontay Wilder. Even Mike Tyson, I'll even go that far and say that. Although Mike Tyson's had some, brutal punch knockouts, but I don't think like that over a consistent period of time like that. I just don't think. But to be honest, I just think the next.
Bearing in mind, Breazeale went 6-7 rounds with Anthony Joshua, and Wilder just destroyed him. Like literally,
goes to show.
Took him. Although, like I said, with
I wouldn't
Joshua,
take that into consideration because Molina knocked Joshua out in 2 rounds and it took Wilder 7 rounds. So don't look at it like that.
But again, we don't know. Molina fought Wilder first. And we don't know at that point. The reason why I'm looking at it is because, yeah, you can say that Molina destroyed Joshua. Joshua destroyed Molina in a round and took Wilder 9 rounds. But that was earlier on in Wilder's career as well, But now you'd say they're all maturing, they're all hitting their peak. And Breazeale, you would have to say that Breazeale. See, here's the thing: Anthony Joshua fought a worse Molina. Wilder fought a better Breazeale.
Whether he was better, I don't know.
No, he was better because he had improved since then. He had obviously come on, he had more experience at the top level. And then, he fought Wilder, and Wilder obviously got the better Breazeale, and he destroyed him in a round. It was dismantled him. And it was the way he knocked him out. It's not the fact that he beat him. Joshua beat him quite easy as well, but it was the way he knocked him out. He just splattered him out. You know what I mean? And that was a brutal
The thing
knockout.
is, with those type of punches, like certainly in the first round, you get hit with clean like that. Like Fury didn't get hit clean like that in the first couple of rounds. Like, all right, yeah, in the 9th round he got hit, but that was the back of the shot head as well. But the thing is, these type of guys, Breazeale, they're not that good. Who had he beat up till then to deserve a shot at the WBC champion?
I would have preferred to see Dillian White beat Wilder than this.
Exactly, because at least Dillian White, although he might get splattered. But the problem is, Dillian White, first of all, Dillian White's a lot tougher than Dominic Breazeale. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Second of all, Dillian White can punch. So if Dillian White hits, I don't care if it's Wilder or Joshua or Ortiz. If Dillian White hits you with that left hook,
and he's improving.
Trust me when I say it. I don't care. I personally think Dillian White has a much more power than Luis Ortiz in one. Look at the way he laid out Derek Chisora.
Yeah,
no one's ever laid out Derek Chisora. That was a clean. I thought Chisora was dead on the floor. That was even worse than this one. I'm telling you. Do you know? I literally seen Chisora. He tried to get up and then he just like that. I thought literally he was gone. Trust me when I say that. Dillian White is the most improved fighter.
The thing is with that fight, the Wilder's tall, man. Wilder's bigger than him, like taller than him. You know what I mean? And that plays a part, man, because Wilder will be punching down with that right hand.
The thing is, I just personally feel. I agree with what you're saying, but I think Dillian White's a lot more durable as well. I'm not saying probably Deontay Wilder will splatter him in 3-4 rounds.
It doesn't matter about whether you're durable or not. If Wilder hits you, it doesn't matter whether you're durable or whatever. You're going to go. So durability doesn't really mean anything against Wilder because Wilder hits you, you're gone. That's just the way it is, So it doesn't matter how good your chin is.
I honestly give Dillian White a much more better chance than Dominic Breazeale. I think Dillian White would destroy Dominic Breazeale.
Of course, yeah. I think that there was no doubt about that. it would have been greater to see the Dillian White fight. However,
the guys that are gonna beat Deontay Wilder are the ones that are powerful punchers themselves. Because the thing is, look, like Luis Ortiz, like he nearly got, like, he was this close to get him out of there. So personally, he's got freakish power, but I think they need to match him up now with someone that can punch, like serious punch power, like maybe a Dillian White, someone that deserves it, someone that's in their peak, not Luis Ortiz, 40 years old. You know, let's see how Dillian White does now. Give him his chance.
yeah, I think that was a devastating performance by Deontay Wilder.
Plus, Maurizio Sullivan was there, and now that Dominic Breazeale's out the way, the next natural WBC mandatory should be Dillian White. And to be honest, let's be honest, Dillian White isn't even like a mandatory. Dillian White's one of the top fighters out there. So if Deontay Wilder splatters him how he splattered this guy, then you gotta, it is what it is then, because that's probably going to be his best mandatory up to date, Dillian White. He's not going to fight a better mandatory than Dillian White. And Dillian White will probably travel for this fight.
Wilder's a dangerous cookie, man. But leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. Deontay Wilder flattens Dominic Breazeale inside the first round. Devastating knockout. You know, Breazeale was out cold in the canvas. But leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.